Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for your continued support. So, we've just had an announcement by the government, by Angela Rayner and others in the party, who have been talking about giving local authorities more powers, which of course they've been talking about for a while, even before they got into the number 10. You know, they were talking about this before, during the election, about how they want to give local councils more power. And one of the ways they're looking to do this is devolution. And essentially what they want to do is they want to try and replace some of the two-tier councils with a single council who may look after many local regions in their area. Now, some areas of the Midlands and the North have already started doing this, so you know, it's something that has been going on for a little while, but it looks like they're now going to plan to do this countrywide, or England-wide, should we say. And it's going to be a similar thing to how London works, you know, with Sadiq Khan as the mayor, overall overseeing everything that's going on. That's kind of how they want it to work in other areas of the country as well. Now, obviously, you could say that's a good or a bad thing. I mean, in some ways it's a good thing, people would say, because the council will get a lot more money and they'll be able to plan a lot better in terms of the wider areas that the council is looking after. They'll be able to fund bigger projects and stuff like that. So that's all one of the positives. And also they're going to get more powers. But the downside, you could say, to this is that without local councils being involved, some planning permission may simply be arbitrarily agreed without looking at how it affects the very local area. I'm not just talking about you know, people in communities. I'm talking about wildlife and greenbelt land and things like that, because we know that the Labour Party want to get on and build these houses. And obviously, if these devolved councils have a lot more money, what else will they have to take on? Will they have to take on new ways of approving planning laws and building regulations and things like this? Will it all have an impact on that as well? Some people are saying it will, but there's also another knock-on effect, which I'm going to talk to you about, which may upset a few people who are looking forward to the elections, the local elections in May, when the council's elections take place. And it's been said now that because of, you know, if some councils want to go down the road of devolution, it will mean that some councils will cease to exist because they'll be absorbed by a larger body. And so that will mean that those local elections won't take place. Now, obviously it depends. It depends on how many areas are devolved and how many councils actually disappear as a result of this. But of course, what it also means is that these elections in May, which a lot of people were looking forward to because they think this will cause a huge sway away from Labour, may not have such a big impact now if a lot of councils are just not going to have the elections. They're going to be delayed, and until they are officially done, there's going to be a shadow council put in place, which is going to kind of represent the spread that there's already there. So that will mean that some of these elections will be delayed, and I'm sure the Labour Party aren't entirely unhappy with that, because it means that they may get more time to try and fix things or try and put things in a better light, so that people don't all move away from Labour, as a lot of people currently are. But I'd love to hear your thoughts on this down in the comment section. Are you in favour of these larger unified councils, as they want to put them? Do you think it will be better in the long run for the areas that they look after, or do you think that this will just be riding roughshod over local areas in favour of the bigger plan? And also, let me know what you think about the elections in May, that some of them may not go ahead. Are you happy about that, or do you think that this is just a backdoor way of the government trying to save a little bit of face in the long run? Let me know down in the comment section what you think, as always, and I'll see you next time.